today is a ladies drivers training day.
Get some speed and have a little fun.
We get them out on the racetrack, we put them in race cars, and paired with proper instructors, really teach them how to go fast. So they'll be going speeds over 130 today on the straightaway.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, I was a little bit nervous this morning because I didn't know what to expect. And I've been out here and watched the cars, but it's a whole different feel to be in the car.
Our in-house fleet is our Mustang Challenge FR500S. Some of the ladies also brought their own cars, so we've got some Ferraris out here, got some Porsches, just a wide variety.
I loved driving on the track. That was my favorite thing until I went to the skid pad.
The skid car is designed with hard tires on the back, so it really simulates driving in the wet weather, just like we have here in Louisiana. A lot of these ladies have never been in a skid. So what we do is we force them to be in a skid in a safe environment, teach them how to control the car, and ultimately hope it'll save lives.
I think we view this as a man's sport, and I've watched it from the sidelines for 6 months now and thought there was some type of mystique to it. But it really is just getting out and getting in the car and going on the track, and I think you build up your skill level as you move along, and I think it's something anybody can do.
Trying to fill up before the hurricane gets here.
The lines at the pump were long across the metro area this evening.
It's getting bigger and bigger. It was a lot shorter earlier.
New Orleanians were busy trying to fill up while they still can.
There won't be no gas tomorrow. Yeah, you know, you don't get it now, there won't be none in a month.
Over at Rouse's on Tchoupitoulas, we found this woman stocking up on the basic necessities.
They ran out of water. They had lemon Propel.
While others got crafty to get their hands on the essentials.
The regular water is completely gone, but the organic aisle's been overlooked a little bit so that you can buy the overpriced expensive stuff that extra electrolytes and supposedly it's extra smooth taste.
Some folks say they're a little on edge with Isaac's approach coming up on the 7th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
It just makes me nervous thinking like, here we go again, but you have to do what you have to do. I think it's really a coincidence that it's happening that way, and I think in a lot of ways maybe people are panicking because of that, but I think it's just part of being a New Orleanian is being in the way of a storm, and you just have to do whatever you have to do and make it work.
Look at that poor house.
As residents began assessing the damage from overtopped levees in Braithwaite, stories of heroism from the storm.
Because the wind was blowing probably 80, 90, 100 miles an hour at that time. And we just started working our way south, just picking up people on roofs and different things like that.
Jesse Schaefer, with the help of friends and family, plucking victims from their roofs in the height of Hurricane Isaac, long before officials arrived to help.
Oh, you could see the fear in their eyes, and you know, I mean, it was pretty hairy coming from where they were at back to here. So, but when I put them on, when their foot hit the land, you could see it in their eyes that they were happy. You know, just to have their feet back on ground again. They didn't have to say anything. I knew they were thankful. You know.
Nearly a week later, some residents, like Cheryl Tefero, seeing their flooded homes for the first time.
That's the bar. There's nothing. Look at the hole, the ceiling and everything.
An emotional homecoming for residents, many of whom are still recovering from Katrina. Residents who say they'll be forced to move if they don't get more protection along the levees that ruined their lives and their homes.
If the government can give us some kind of protection like St. Bernard had, then possibly, because my heart is here in Plaquemines. I love Braithwaite. It's a very gated community here. It's like big family.
I knew everybody from here, the whole 18-mile stretch, and it's not gonna be the same.
Well, we're sending 1,000 red, white, and blue king cakes to our soldiers overseas today.
Since we're from Louisiana, we wanted to send you some of our sweet culture from the New Orleans area.
Thank you for your service, huh?
And each box has been decorated by students from St. Tammany Parish School.
Randazzo's Community City Bakery has been involved with Operation We Care for about 8 years now. Well, this year we wanted to donate 500 of the 1,000 that they were going to send out.
Operation We Care is a nonprofit 501c3. We were started in July of 2003 by a mom who had a soldier over there.
When my son went to war in April of 03. As soon as I could start sending him care packages, we got an address. I said, and talked to him. I said, is everybody receiving packages? And he said no. I was really not worried about why they weren't receiving packages. I just knew that I was going to send them packages. When you get a mom on a mission, you know, it happens.
They're fighting for our freedom. And then that's the important part to me, that you can't say thank you enough.
And even out of the 1,000 king cakes, if we just touch one person, it makes it so worth it.
The Intergalactic Crew of Chewbacca's is the only science fiction themed Mardi Gras parade organization in the known universe. We created Chewbacca's with the idea of embracing all these people who had these incredible science fiction costumes already and who weren't really involved in Mardi Gras. So I kind of took all the best parts of nerddom and combined that with all the lessons I've learned being in other parade groups, and we gave birth to a giant hairy Wookiee monstrosity. My name is Ryan Ballard. I am Space Commander Chewbacca Cabra, one of the overlords of the Intergalactic Crew of Chewbacca's. Our theme this year is Chewbaccalypse 2012, and it's a play on the whole Mayan calendar and the end of the world and ancient alien theory and cryptozoology. The royalty of Chewbacca's this year is Giorgio Tsoukalos, the main theorist and the producer of Ancient Aliens on the History Channel. Chewbacca's membership is open to anyone. We don't have a specific cutoff as far as how many people. You have to have a science fiction themed costume and or float contraption that you build. And we have 3 laws. No unicorns unless they have rocket thrusters. No elves unless they're cyborgs. And wine bots will be airlocked and dumped in the nearest black hole. The Chewbacca's parade will start at the Big Top at 1638 Clio Street, and we'll end the parade at the Howling Wolf, where we'll have the Chewbacca-All. All hail the sacred drunken Wookiee, and the crew Chewbacca's is saving the galaxy one drunken nerd at a time.